This is our warning, as scientists have dug up a world-ending supernatural violent creature coming out of hiding and being shown exactly as the biblical end times scriptures describe. Scientists from Ireland were terrified after they uncovered evidence of what heavily appeared to be a small supernatural creature that didn't match any genetic material from Earth, with the scientists leaving a heavy warning that these creatures have been watching us for a while and we need to repent. Eerie reports of people like two brothers cleaning up near the area this was found, only to go home and both be found motionless in the kitchen the next morning. Even when archaeologists were digging this up, one of them reported choking for no reason and feeling two small hands on their neck. Haunting biblical scriptures like 1 Enoch 10 mention supernatural creatures like these will descend and cause end times, and it's all starting right now with nowhere to run. And it gets worse, with so many of these reports being told. The European Habitats Directive has recognized leprechauns as a species, but this is all just speculation.
Works at a department store. While he was doing his rounds, he passed a mannequin that seems to be watching him. Let's watch.
Ah, it does look like it's watching him. I thought I saw eyes move. Y'all see that?
In this video, we have a group of people that's on top of a mountain. Someone decided to record everybody that was standing there taking a break. While recording, they caught something unexplained on video. Let's watch.
Braylon? What's happening with your car?
Ooh. Hey, hon. Come here. Look.
No, I can't do that.
During the day that I've... there goes the Xbox too. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm not liking this. Oh, wow. Wait. I swear I can see... Ooh, stop it. I'm not liking that.
This what they be talking about when they be like New Orleans is below sea level. Y'all see how I'm pointing my camera straight out there and it look like the water is eye to eye with me? That is because I am below the water. I am below one strong gust of a wave. If the water feel like rising, all this whole strip is flooded, okay? This is what they mean by below sea level. We are eye to eye with the water, literally. That water right there. That water right there. Okay?
This is what you look like after you come out of the crematorium. You're not ashes. After your bones cool off with this fan, your bones are taken to a grinder, which is over here, that grinds everything up. And then you're turned into that little powder that people call ashes.
Now Florida is on fire. Very weird, all these fires.
bro. I'm so hungry I could eat a damn dog.
A skunk.
Oh my god! Look, Jay, look at the camera.
Yeah, what the hell is
What
that?
is that?
If reptilians are real, they gotta stop going on camera, because they getting caught. What's up with his teeth, man? If you enjoy content like this, I put out several videos a week. It would be amazing if you hit the subscribe button and join me in the next video.
They strapped a camera on a shark and look what it filmed in the sea. A mermaid in the sea.
Look at that.
Grandma has caught something quite terrifying in her granddaughter's room. Tori McKenzie is begging for help online after capturing what she describes as a demon standing over her grandchild's bed. Miss McKenzie set up a motion-activated camera at her son's house after complaints his 2-year-old daughter Amber was talking to something unseen in the middle of the night. The grandma checked her camera's app days later to find a bone-chilling image of a figure standing very close to her sleeping grandchildren with what she described as it having a horn on its head and long claws. The creature is captured standing awkwardly, looking upwards just before 3 a.m. Miss McKenzie says when she tried to rid the house of the evil presence by burning oils, she claimed cabinets and curtains opened and closed and music began to play by itself. The grandmother insists the discovery has left her fearing for her grandchildren's lives and that the photo is real and could not be photoshopped because she does not have the technical know-how to change the image.
That's a little disconcerting. That thing is huge.
Oh.
Imagine trying to run away from that. No thanks, Jurassic Park.
Where'd the sea lion go? Why did they disperse?
Okay guys, we have to talk about the fact that there's a glitch in the Matrix and the label on my son's hat used to be right side up and now it's upside down with no explanation whatsoever. Do you have any stories like this? It's crazy.
Дождь идет в одном месте. Смотри. Видно, как льется. Смотри. Нигде дождя нет, а тут дождь. Видно? А тут хуярит дождь.
No, they're thinking inside of your skin, fool. What does the shirt say? God, take a look at this commercial. Really pay attention. Okay, you got the chicken. You got a sweater floating down. Then watch the people like in a cult or something. A big giant egg. They take the person to the water. Watch what happened, y'all. Now somebody explain to me, why on earth would they make a commercial showing them dipping a human into some water, turning them into chicken, KFC chicken? I don't really need the answer. I was just saying, I already know the answer. Do you? Let me know in the comments. This shit crazy, fool.
What is that? They gotta translate this video. What is this, like an artificial sun?
Two friends are goofing off inside an indoor playground at a time when no one else is around.
Shot me 3 times. You're good. Where'd you go?
It's late at night, and the restaurant where the kids' play area is located isn't being occupied by children. So, with not much else to do, both friends rush over to the restaurant's playground to have some fun. However, it would be during this playful moment that something pretty creepy is caught on camera. The following is what they caught. Take a look.
Jesus. Okay, this is my POV. Enjoy. This is where I have to get up to. This is really hard. I feel too big to do this. Do you go outside and run design? Yeah. Wait, where'd you go, left or right? I went left. Which way do I go? I feel like I'm in Alice in Wonderland. Okay, she went that way. Freaky. Yours is brighter, mine's all dark. Okay. You guys, I can't do this. I feel like I keep bumping my head too. That's crazy. There's like actually this is literally for human hamsters. Oh my god, someone bashed in this window. I feel like this is...
Neither friend had realized what was caught until much later, and the one recording this didn't hear anything while taking the video. The only voice heard was her friend's, who was somewhere far off in the jungle gym. The other voice was completely missed. but not by the camera's mic, as apparently a child's voice is captured.
Yours is brighter, mine's all dark.
It isn't clear as to what's being said or whispered, but it sounds like the babbling noise you'd hear from a young child. For this reason, viewers think that this might have been the ghost of a child who hasn't left the playground. If that's the case, then who knows what else happens at night when no one else is around. While it isn't exactly certain what was caught, both friends were creeped out by this clip. But unfortunately, like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Casanet went to Playboy Cardi's Rolling Loud performance, and he found out just how demonic shit really get. If I was Kai in that situation, and I seen what I seen from one of Playboy Cardi mans, I'm walking off the set. I don't give a fuck about no VIP. You and everybody else there that was on that Rolling Loud set was welcomed into that ritual. They even had to stop the set midway through because they said 10 people passed out. Look, y'all. People still don't understand. So as you heard, 10 people had passed out in the crowd during his set. I do not know if anybody had passed away, but that's crazy, y'all. This is the dude I'm talking about, though. Look at this. Throw up. He praising him right in front of everybody's face. Watch Kai. I'm telling y'all, this is what his music is about. It looked like hell on stage. I don't know what to tell y'all. That is not hip hop. That's scream hop. That's emo music. And I'm kind of upset at Kai. If you can make that face with your eyes big like this, and you like, what the f is going on? Why would you still get on stage? You have the motion. You don't need that kind of motion. That shit turned that boy into an animal on stage. He ripped his tank top and everything, not knowing that that music is the reason why he was acting like that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and share.
Not everybody you meet is a human being. Watch this.
I don't know who's going to get this, but one day, me and my homie, we was in the car and we was just talking about being spiritual beings, right? And how on the other side of this 3D, like in the different dimensions, how we're beings of light, right? And I was telling him how I was able to discern like different people. I don't know how I'm able to do it, but I can just like see somebody and know that they're not a person. I don't know. But nonetheless, we were in the car, we were at the park, we was talking, right? And I was telling him how I can see, or I can tell when people aren't really like people. At this same exact time, there was this lady that was walking by, or she was walking towards like mind you, it's a park, so she was walking her dog. And as I'm telling him this, right, she comes and approaches the car, like she approaches the window. And she says, hey, what are you guys listening to? Mind you, we were listening to music. We were just chilling in the car. This older white lady, she doesn't, I don't know who she is, right? But I'm telling bruh at this same time that I'm able to see or able to recognize demons or people that are not human. And then she walks up to the car. We tell her like, it was just a random song or whatever. But she says, oh, okay. And then she walks off and continues her walk down. I said, bruh, that was one of them. Legit. I said, bruh, that was one of them. And I kid you not, bro, I felt like the tears in my eyes because I had no other explanation, but I knew that she knew that I knew.
Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, thank you for watching. Stay with.
Let me tell you a true story. Be simple and watch this video to the end. What in the world is this? This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go. What is that? Do you see that eye? What in the world is that? What is it? I'm tired of this, guys. What is this? What is that? Huh? Did you see that eye? What was that? You got the answers? Can somebody please tell me what that is? Because I know everybody on TikTok got the answers. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what that was in that cave or that hole. That guy doesn't even know what it was. That's why I'm asking you, what is it? Shut up! I'm telling you, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. Shut up! Don't say it. Just like there's a lot of things. You know what time is it, guys? Stay out of there. Stay on Earth. Stay on the ground where you belong. Because every time you want to go and experiment and see what's going on in other places, you're going to run into shit like that. Stop playing with me, son. Just got to get my head, guys. You see what time is it? A lot of strange things. A lot of things that have been here before us. Or they just got here. But guess what? When they got here, you were sleeping. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game in these streets, guys. You know what's going on out there, so you better be careful.
Look closely to the background.
I'm about to watch Planet of the Apes, specifically the newest one.
That's the fourth one, right?
Yes, that is the fourth one. I'm super excited about it, and look at that guy. You see that guy?
He's frozen.
Yeah. What's wrong with him?
Oh.
I told you before. Are you kidding me right now?
María vivió eso una vez menos. Eso se lleva todo.
Y ya le una bronca, y yo ya le Marisa se me perdieron porque estaban por fuera y yo la encontraba.
Que los muchachos me estaban llamando a la escuela, que si no había peligro para acá, que la escuela todo el mundo asombrado con eso.
Uses magnets in the bowls to rig games.
Really? That would be sad if that's true.
This is an actual black pyramid alien-built structure on this asteroid. Now, I got this from the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, and it was in 2014, and it got in the news and everything. I messaged the company, and they refused to answer me about it, but this is legit. Within a few days, they took this video down. You judge for yourself. Look at the pyramid. Look top and bottom. Is it real or is it your imagination?
I've heard about how they scanned under the pyramids and they've apparently found like coils underneath. I just found something that might be just as crazy, if not crazier than that. This is an 1863 Cassell Publishing House Bible, and I'm looking at the pictures and I'm like, is that 4 pyramids? You could easily miss this, but look, there's a 4th one behind it. So I just looked it up, and there are several explorers that were labeled crazy, unqualified, all of the typical stuff by fact checkers that wrote about and drew a 4th black pyramid in the exact same orientation as the Bible shows.
15 million DNA samples up for grabs, and no one is talking about it. 23andMe, the company that you literally mail your spit to, just filed for bankruptcy, and they're looking for a new owner to buy them out. This is the same company that gives you information about your ancestry, your health risks, and they say they'll use your DNA for research. But here's the creepy part. A company like this, their value is basically dependent on their genetic profile. They have 15 million of them. So the new owner, whoever it is going to have access to all of this. I always thought companies like this were sketchy, especially this one, because in October of 2023, they had a massive data leak. So a lot of the information and locations of people were leaked. And since that leak, they lost 95% of their market cap. Anyway, California Attorney General is urging everyone to go and delete their data, and you have the legal right to request your DNA sample to be destroyed. So just be safe out there.
Ask AI, what does the universe truly look like? And they wanted a picture. And this is what they gave them. Now hold on real quick. I zoomed in on this. Now I want y'all to peep this. This is like a different realm right here, right? And then you have a realm right here. Peep this though. This supposed to be all of the different like star systems or whatever. But you know what I noticed in this, y'all? How there's boundaries and how there's a flat plane right there. You can see that, right? Now you know they be trying to tell us, bro. That's what AI is meant to do. Artificial intelligence. They're telling us that there are beings on the outside of this skirt that's looking inside, bro. Look, you can even see that there's cities and everything on the outside. And then if you look at the picture different, it's looking inwards. It's not a circle, like they're looking inwards, yo. I've been trying to tell y'all. Wake up!
The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door. Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal, and they say they have no idea what this could be.
The official disappearing of the moon will happen in February. You know David Copperfield?
Famous
Illusionist?
magician? Yeah.
Magician?
Yeah.
Legend.
Well, he's back on the scene. He says his next trick will be to make the moon disappear.
Don't do that.
So he was interviewed and he says, yes, it's taken me 30 years to figure it out. And then he goes on to say, it's for the Save the Children Foundation. And his quote was, if one man can make the moon disappear from the sky, imagine what we can do to make hunger, poverty, and danger go away for children.
It's like Zoolander views the magician. If I can make the moon disappear, that's not going to help anything.
He's been testing it for the past few months, and people have reported the moon disappearing.
Uh-oh.
I've seen multiple TikToks that are like, they're a Starfinder out, and they're like, and the moon's supposed to be right there, and there's no moon. And he's asked if any one of you sees something strange in the sky, please report it to me, because I want to figure out if the tests are going too early.
So everyone's going to be able to see it?
Not even knowing this is happening.
Yeah.
People are like, where's the moon?
We are literally in a Truman Show.
Remember we were talking about the conspiracy around the hurricane stuff?
Yep. Yes.
Literally after we stopped filming it, I saw like 10 or so posts talking about this area in North Carolina.
Okay.
That is one of the world's largest deposits of lithium.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
And it's in a residential zone.
Yeah, you can't mine it.
And they've gone to these people supposedly and said, we'd like to purchase your land. And they all refused.
Are you kidding me?
And now that exact same spot is
wiped out.
This is Maui all over again.
They said the amount of lithium there is like upwards of like $5 trillion plus.
Oh goodness gracious.
Like, I mean, it's lithium rich in this area that was wiped out.
And so now we have to keep an eye on that area, because what the flip are they going to do there, dude?
Yeah.
People won't be able to afford to rebuild, and so they'll be looking for a bailout. So if someone can come in and cover like the remaining mortgage, families will go somewhere else and start over, leaving the land behind.
Last episode, I said that this hasn't happened, was 100 years ago? Correction. Last time this happened in the North Carolina region, 1,000 years ago.
South Korea's iconic temple, which is over 1,000 years old, has just been destroyed by one of the worst wildfires the region has seen in years. For perspective, that temple is more than 4 times the age of America. The country. South Korea declared a state of emergency after the wildfires have already burnt an area equivalent to 4,600 football fields. And 16 new wildfires broke out nationwide on Friday alone. 100 helicopters and 9,000 personnel are being deployed to battle the flames, while thousands are being evacuated and 4 have lost their lives. But of course, as the situation develops, I'll keep you guys up.
Freaking me out, like I have so much anxiety. This weekend I'm actually gonna go stay at my parents' house, so they've been really nice enough to like let me stay there. And Freaking me out. Like, I have so much anxiety. This weekend I'm actually gonna go stay at my parents' house. So they've been really nice enough to like let me stay.
Deadly rotting body parts with deadly diseases are being found in Arizona tea cans, being served globally, and the FDA will not do anything about this. People were terrified after a viral video showed one person drinking an Arizona tea can and they started vomiting after tasting something spicy. And when they dumped the can out, what seemed to be the backside of an eyeball started to emerge. And this was not an isolated incident, as hundreds of haunting videos showed what appeared to be fleshy, mucousy things pulled out, with some being as large as the palm of someone's hand, resembling several internal body parts. Experts report if you drink something with rotting flesh inside, you could develop as much as anthrax or a flesh-eating virus. Other theories that are more likely suggest Arizona tea cans, when sat there too long, the flavoring and tea leaves can separate, turning into this. And if this bothers you or tastes weird, just dump it out. What we are seeing as the mucus thing is just a mixture of the sugar and flavoring, and what appeared to be the front of the eyeball is just the can's tab and is not harmful.
Her name is Anna Victoria, and she was just making a get ready with me video when she captured something paranormal. Now, whatever this thing is it's fast. Look at her right side behind her shoulder by the pink box. The video has been slowed down so you can see it. Now, oddly enough, she thinks it's her cat. But you take a look at this and decide, is this maybe a cat? Or is this something others are stating is a duende, gnome, or even a house brownie? Whatever it is, definitely looks like a furry animal, but it also looks like it's on two legs. Take a look at this and tell me what you think.
It's something, but you can't really tell what it is. It kind of does look like it's on two legs, though.
This will get a lot crazier in 1 second, but first, what in the world are we seeing right here? I like how in 2025, and even a few past years, everything is blatantly in the open for all to see. By the way, this video is entertainment for satire, but right in our face. And we don't think they're using the technology to do something not related to this. And this part's even worse, and I'll tell you why, but in this country right here, they have literal robots, powered by AI, literally building cars without fault, without error. So let me ask you this, if they can build cars, what else can they do? Everything. Do you really believe that your job is going to be secured in 10 years when they're selling robots just like this for what, 10 grand? Say you get paid 60 grand. They could replace you with 6 of you that would never make an error. And you would not be able to find work. You would own nothing. And you would also be happy watching things like this on TV. Everybody you know will be affected. You better find some kind of work or job or side job where you work for yourself and they can't do it better than you. In 2025, nothing is real.
Most of this video claims that he has finally solved the mystery of Egyptian pyramid building and the mystery of Edward Leeds Calnan. But who is Edward Leeds Calnan? It is believed that this man learned the secret of pyramid building back in the last century. Having a height of 1 meter 50 centimeters and weighing 55 kilograms, he single-handedly moved coral blocks weighing up to 40 tons. and built with his own hands the famous Coral Castle in Florida. The man built it at night behind a high fence, but people who were able to spy on him claimed that they saw the giant blocks just floating in the air. And this is a video of our time. It shows giant blocks levitating from sound waves, and you can lift any rock. Scientists suggest that most likely the creators of the ancient pyramids had special tools that allowed, with the help of sound, to lift giant blocks. For example, as on this video where the guy with the help of sound vibration from the pipe raises a piece of metal. By the way, do you think people could have built the pyramids 5,000 years ago? Or were they built before us by a past advanced civilization?
Yo, that person's crazy. What if that bear wanna challenge you? You're done. We're gonna be doing this. I want to suggest you do it.
Y'all, look at the color. It's the same exact color popping up in every single storm around the United States for months now. And it has a lot to do with frequency and the way you're feeling. We'll get to that in just 1 second. Quick recap. These strange colors have been appearing in the sky with strange noises. And no, it's not Transformers. It's been recorded in fields multiple times the past month. These sounds and these lights are popping up in all storms, all due to frequency. And how do we know that? Because the geomagnetic storms and the aurora that we keep seeing in the northeast United States. And also, that's why you feel like crap too. Now, if you weren't born yesterday or just downright ignorant, you would know that this right here is not normal. And I'm mainly talking about the fact that states above North Carolina can literally see the aurora tonight. And the Schumann frequency is even more evidence of this fact matching what's happening with the sun, which is why you either feel really good or really bad. But are all these frequencies natural? Of course it is. And completely unrelated, what happens in Alaska happens everywhere. And with the frequency going on all around us, I wonder if it's making certain things worse. The weather chasers know there's something weird going on. And to top it off, people are saying they see dragons come out the sun? Seems spiritual, like demons and smoke. What do y'all think?
Let me tell y'all a true story, peace up and watch this video to the end. Come on, Steph Curry. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go. Look at this. I'm done. Really? You believe that? Shut up! You know what that reminds me of? You know, when you go to your fridge, you're trying to put something in your fridge, but it won't stay up unless you put that on the fridge. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and Steph Curry is an amazing basketball player, and he's almost like the greatest of all time. Shut up! Now ask yourself this. Why wasn't Jordan doing that back in the days? Larry Bird, Will Chamberlain, Kobe, you know, all the greats. But now all of a sudden, Steph Curry could do it. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys. You know what time it is. What you thought? Whatever you thought, stop thinking it. Yeah, I know, you don't want to face it. Right now you would say, he does it all the time, he practices. Of course, the zombies will say that. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game in these streets, guys, and you know what time it is. But I tell you one thing, if I ever go to that same basketball court, and I take the ball, and I throw it, and I miss it, we all know what time is it.
We have an interesting video. This time it's coming out of Mississippi. This was captured during a live broadcast of a tornado watch. And what it appears to be is a massive, unidentified object moving through the sky. Again, this is during a live tornado watch. So the question remains, what was it?
Does anybody know if Brandon or Corey are out there?
Did you see that?
Yeah. Max, you see that? They found it. Look at that. Look at that.
No.
Does anybody know if Brandon or Corey are out there?
Did you see that?
Yeah. Bro. Come on, Max, you see that? They found it. Look at that. Look at that.
That anxious or that quick moving that was going on the other side of the vehicle. Oh my gosh, he's completely alive. He was trying to get away. He was.
Gosh, does anybody else remember that clip? It was harrowing. Well, how can you forget it? It was Anne Hesh after her crash, which ultimately took her life. Suddenly sitting bolt upright, unzipping herself from a body bag and looking very much alive. Then we were told a few minutes later she'd passed away. It was all very strange, very odd. There's a lot of conspiracy theories around it. Also, considering she used to be the ex-partner of Ellen DeGeneres, who she talked quite openly about and was quite critical of. Now, with the P. Diddy trial coming up very soon, in May in fact, we're going to find out a lot of things, I believe, about many celebrities and the people that were connected to Diddy. Now, Ellen was a big friend of Diddy's. She moved abroad quite quickly, claiming it was because she didn't agree with Donald Trump and his policies. But is that the real reason? She moved to the Cotswolds, so she's over here in my country. She's dyed her hair brown. Her trademark blonde bob has gone. She's now in disguise. So what do we think actually really happened to Anne? Was she silenced, as a lot of people say, because she knew too much? She was making a documentary, wasn't she, about child trafficking as well, which was due to be released, and obviously that never happened. So yeah, conspiracy theorists, I'm not usually with you guys, but there's a lot to unpick in this story. Get in my comments and tell me what you think about everything.